Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the counselor's office. We are back with some more of the final shade. My God, we are continuing to observe and look at the world around us. When you're rushing through the story, trying to beat it to get ready for the first week of the raid, you skip a lot of small things. And my God, what a beautiful sandbox. Beautiful environment, everything. But we're going to continue on with the next episode, Ascent. Jumping right on into the fun. All right, here we go.
Cade, you've known the commander a long time. You ever seen him like this?
Worst I ever saw Zavala was right after the Great Disaster. Didn't know the light could go out of an Awoken's eyes till then. But this is something else. He's scared. I've never seen him scared before, not like this. I understand the fear, I feel it too, but I don't know what he'll do with it.
Eris once told me fear is a knife. We can use it to hurt others or ourselves. But we also have the choice to sheath it.
Yeah. Well, maybe when we get over this mountain, we can make sure no one gets all stabby with their feelings.
Oh, that would be the best. Now, I am rocking out two of the Halo style weapons. Why not? Referencing good old Bungie with Halo. I figure why not? And then we're going to try out the new hazardous propulsion with a rocket of choice. And of course, I made my Titan look like an absolute tank. So let's continue onward and let's give it a try.
Taken popping up on my route, y'all okay?
Nothing I can't handle. If you need me to come over and give you a hand, let me know.
Hey now, who put who on their back when we threw down?
Oh, come on. You caught me by surprise.
Oh, well, I guess we're even then.
Yeah, considering Aldrin caught Cade off by surprise as well. All right, we do have our rockets, so we can absolutely activate. I am very curious to see what this looks like. I've not used it before.
It's almost like he was never gone. Like the Traveler knew it needed to make the fire team whole again.
Oh.
Yeah, no, don't get me wrong. It's real nice to see you all again, but the Traveler could have asked before yanking a guy back to life.
Cade, I need to tell you something before we go any further.
Uh-oh.
Up ahead.
Oh, ominous and cryptic. My favorites. Yes, let's.
Oh my God, that is so fun. I can tell you already that's really freaking cool. Yeah, just popping your barricade. Not only that, but it's supposed to give you increase in damage to your rockets. So that's pretty freaking neat, to be honest. I don't know how long it lasts, though. There's a problem. Okay, let's try to get one more headshot off. Oh, I don't have my barricade active. That's unfortunate. So let's get some kills to see if we can get our barricade activated. I do want to go ahead and activate this bad boy. Oh, baby. We love to see the damage. Very nice. Throw object. Now we can go ahead and throw this. Usually you can skip all of these. You just wanted to rush through it. Not what I wanted to do, but that's okay. We're gonna pop our super here. All right. Very nice. Yeah, I think Exodus rockets is pretty neat. My only concern is the time to regen your class ability energy. I'm also not optimizing my stats, which would take advantage of it pretty extensively. Well, all right. But that's okay. I just want to try to mix up the flare. This is mostly for story. And just, oh, the dying well. That's why the The Traveler's like a beast.
What was that?
Oh, I felt it too, little guy. That's the Traveler. A witness is digging around in its guts.
It's screaming for help.
I mean, I'd be screaming for help too if someone was digging in my guts. But again, it makes you feel like the Traveler isn't like an actual being. It's just like a monster.
I need backup. Crow wants to talk about how wonderful it is that the Traveler brought me back. Like Ikora hasn't done enough of that already.
It wasn't the Traveler. It was me. I wished my way here on an Ahamkara.
On an Ahamkara, the dragon that twists wishes and dreams into waking nightmares? What the hell made you think that was a good idea?
We were out of options. I remember thinking that I wanted to do this because I had to make things right. And just before I took the plunge, I remember thinking about the Great Cade 6. No light, no ghost, fearlessly staring up at me from the wrong side of his own gun. And there you were.
And there I was.
I should have told you sooner.
No, you did the right thing keeping this between us. Ikora and Zavala can't know the truth. Not right now.
They need faith.
Right. And I need a drink. You go on, Guardian. We'll catch up.
Yeah, by the way, where did Crow get his drink from? Last episode, in the last video, he was literally drinking the fallen whatever drink that he was drinking. Like, where did that come from? Did he make sure he brought some liquor with him? You know what? Listen, living your best life requires having some alcohol on the side. All right, kids. Bottoms up. Oh my, that is so much fun. Don't know how effective it would be in in-game content, but nonetheless, it's really satisfying to do. You gotta love it. Kobe.
Vex are followers of the Witness. It's all divisive. The same zealots from the Black Garden.
I know all about the Black Garden. You sure you don't want to talk about why you're back?
Kate's trying to move on.
Doesn't matter. Never did. Just stay focused and clear a path up the mountain.
Cade was trying to stay on topic. Grow just wants to continue to talk about the past. Yeah, I would probably want to continue on with the main objective, especially if I was annoyed that I was brought back by a hell freaking dragon, Griven. Though I'm sure Cade never thought that the whole Awoken city would be turned upside down because of a dragon. But knowing him and his experience, he probably wouldn't be surprised. Oh, that is satisfying. Literally a walking tank. That is beyond satisfying. It sucks that, again, it's tied to your class ability, and if your class ability is slow on the regen, you're not going to be able to functionally enjoy it. But when it pops, it pops.
Listen, Crow, right now, I just need to do something that feels normal, okay? And blasting Vex feels really, really normal.
Just know that the Traveler hasn't abandoned you, Cade. Even if you can't use the light is still part of you. I don't think my wish could have brought you back without it. You could be capable of things you don't even realize.
And will we find out what that is? Probably not, but that's okay. Now, I do want to take time to stop and enjoy the environment, because last time I went through, I rushed through this. Now, this is obviously supposed to play homage to the wall. And then the Cosmodrome, where the rockets and everything were. Really freaking cool. A lot of detail put into this world. Especially the fact that we're going on a linear path, which is something Bungie hasn't done with Destiny, mostly because they haven't done linear campaigns or stories since Halo. And I think that it actually works. I mean, in this situation, I think it works. I think Destiny can be linear and still feel really good. Cowabunga. Get out the way. All right, let's get the group going. All right, what's our symbol? We got pyramid. All right. Charge up. Super punch. Go. All right, next symbol. Witness. All right, let's release the pain. Oh, I went way too far. Unfortunate. I got a little too giddy. All right, witness, and so it's these last two. This is all that matters right here. There we go. I got a little too aggressive and stepped in the wrong symbol. My bad. Yeah. The BXR, the closest thing that we have to the BR of Halo, 222 levels. Almost 20k kills. Maybe one day I'll get to 700, 777, and I'll lock it off. Once I hit that, I'll lock it off. That way it never goes past the lucky sevens. 777k and 777. Just straight sevens all the way, baby. That's the dream for the BXR. And the BXR really, it has gone up and down. They have buffed it constantly, to be honest. Not it directly, but pulse rifles in general. But I'm just really fortunate that they haven't nerfed it. Or indirectly, should I say. Because that's also very key. All right, kids. It's time for the party. All right, we got our speed boost. The walking tank comes in. Cowabunga.
You know, one of the first things my ghost Sundance said to me was that I was capable of greatness. You remind me of her a little.
In what way?
You're both a pain in my ass.
Again, love Cade and the banter that he provides. I remember back when it first came out, the story wasn't very cohesive. And it's crazy to think back how bad Destiny 1's story was. It really was just a hot mess. And yet, even from the hot mess, Bungie found a way to kind of stitch it all together, especially for Destiny 2. Everything that was in the past, they've managed to stitch the entire story together. past mistakes. I mean, look at Elsie Bray. Elsie, known as a stranger, had no real story. In fact, it almost felt like at the entire part of Destiny 2 when it first came out, it became a meme that Bungie completely disregarded her existence. And then they brought her back. She has a full story, full development. Got Anna, her sister, everything. Also, just gotta love the symmetry. This was our first ship. That's right, Destiny 1, our first ship. Just the homage to the OG. Here we go, baby. And this is where we had our real first fight, too. With the Fallen and everything. Here we go.
We found a Vex mine. Must be a
Oh, what a tease.
Well, whatever you're doing, it's pissed off everything in the wall.
Get blasting, Guardian. We'll cover your back.
And somehow they managed to knock.
This reminds
There we go.
me of the shootout I had on Venus. Wound up stuck under a Cyclops for 2 hours.
You almost sound like you're having fun.
Aren't you?
I mean, to be honest, if I was Cade, I would try to make the best of the situation. And he did say he really wanted to be able to sit back and enjoy something. Some normalcy in the chaos. And I imagine fighting a bunch of Vex adds to that. All right. Ooh, there's our enemy right there. Cowabunga. Just one rocket. Hey, it works. If it works, it works. Am I right? Kobe. How do you miss that? There we go. I was about to say, like, how do you miss that? All right, let's go, kids. All right. I've not really used Forerunner for PvE, so it's kind of weird to use it. Though, in Halo, I've used the hand cannon all the time. The Magnum was the go-to. Oh, by the way, we need symbols, and I did not pay attention to any of the symbols. All right. We got the pyramid ship. Nope. Which is probably going to be this very first one on the right. Yep. And then we have our another symbol, which is witness. Going to be on the far left. But then, and they brought back enhanced rockets times Cowabunga times 5. Max, almost max damage. I think total 6.
Good work. I'm picking up a massive new energy signature. Ghost, do you feel that?
I do. The Vex mine must have been obscuring it. It's this way.
Yeah, in Halo 2, they really gutted the Magnum. Halo 3, they tried to bring it back, at least in its original design. It was never as strong, unfortunately. And then beyond that, all the Magnum knockoffs
Hey,
just
before
We're not good.
Back up with the others. I meant what I said about keeping this wish business between us.
I won't betray your trust, Cade.
I know, but I gotta say it out loud.
Here we are, making our way back through
This is it. The energy signatures
where it all began.
past the cars where I found you.
Here we are, where it all began. It's crazy. The throwbacks. Again, nostalgia. Bungie does really good when it comes to nostalgia baiting, but it's very fitting for the final climax, you know? This is it.
Is where I found your bones, Guardian. Where I brought you back for the first time. This is where everything started. There's an intense amount of light welling up from this fissure.
That light. That's what it used to be like here. Pure and powerful. The golden feeling you get when you're holding a winning hand. Just forever.
All right, let's embrace the light. Twilight Arsenal, let's go.
That power. Wait. Taken. We have taken incoming. Guardian, let's show them what the Traveler gave us.
Yeah, I'm not for sure how I feel about this super. I think it's nearly as good as get to be. You're just spamming a bunch of axes and then you get to use them, but yeah, I think the verdict's out that this super is not as good as it should be, especially considering warlocks, let alone hunters, have superior supers for damage. I think like the impact should have been like massive for these things. I mean, it's cool. You literally can just use axes. And of course, they look really good on normal. On legend, probably not as good. I mean, it's a really cool super, don't get me wrong. But I don't think it's as nearly as good as I want it to be.
Traveler's still with us, every step of the way.
Well, you weren't wrong, kid. You could just use a little tact. Guess I could too, for that matter. Maybe Ikora was right to try meditating. If we could cut through the noise.
You think we can open a line of communication with the Traveler?
Something like that. Listen, you and the Guardian go on ahead. I'll see what I can puzzle out.
All right, here we go. All right, let's go see what's going on at the campfire.
This is a sign. Something's changed in the Guardian. New power. I can feel it.
The Traveler can give us all the weapons it wants, but without a plan on how to use them, we're as good as dead. Worse.
But we can't overlook the fact that it is helping us, directly. It gave us Cade.
And it's not enough. When I was at my family's homestead, something reached out. A voice, a new voice, calling to me, trying to get my attention.
That wasn't your wife.
I know. It was a statue draped in a veil, a relic of the Witness.
What are you suggesting?
You've seen the Witness. You know what it wants to do to us. Maybe it's imprisoned others like that.
No. It's a trick, Zavala. The Witness is weaponizing your grief and desperation against you.
What do you know about grief and desperation? Except how to turn it off.
Ooh.
That's not fair.
Listen, Commander. Cade thinks we still might be able to get insight from the Traveler. Commune with it, like Ikora was trying to. The Guardian received vision before. Maybe they will again. Cade's out now, looking for...
When that failed,
Then we'll think of something else.
Oh, he's actually gonna chill here. Okay. Speak to the ghost.
The Traveler chose you. Chose us. We were led here, shown where we first met, where you rose in the light. These new powers you've been able to harness since we arrived, they're growing stronger. You have too. The Traveler is empowering us to be its champion. Zavala may be dead set on striking at the Witness, but I think Ikora is right. We have to commune with the Traveler. We have to have faith. We have to have hope. We can't let the Witness pick us apart. The fire team needs you to anchor them, like we do for each other. Let's catch up with Cade and Crow and find a way to make contact.
All right. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how I feel about this situation with Zavala. I'll be honest, because I feel like we've already gone through this conflict with him losing his wife and kid. Now we're back on the same track, and then suddenly he gets pushed a little bit, and that's enough to break him. I don't know. I don't feel like it really lines up with Zavala's character nearly as much.
Cade, he's not the same as he bore you.
Went out in a blaze of glory? Go ahead, you can say it. Wait. Did someone join our call?
Guardian, we were just discussing Zavala's crisis of faith.
Yeah, he's right there.
I know you feel it too. He's wandering.
Crisis? The man lives and breathes crisis, Ikora. He's having a hell of a week, but I mean, he's the commander.
Our friend is hurting. The Traveler restored our family, while the Witness dangles the family he lost in front of him. He needs something valid, a reason to believe.
Well, I know about that. Look, there's a good chance this bet doesn't pay out. I'm not looking to get into the false hope business.
All hope is false if we let it die. Please, Cade. You have to succeed. For me. For Zavala.
But when you put it like that, how can I say no?
Good old Cade. Yeah, I mean, this very first half of the campaign has been about getting the troops together. And it is fun and all, but this is the part where it starts to kick off and it feels, I don't know, feels like we're actually doing the final shape business. I don't know how I feel about everyone coming together. I felt like the Lightfall should have been this part where everyone is separated and we're getting the team together, while the final shape should be the final battle. But it is what it is. Let me know in the comments down below what you think about this first half. Again, it's about to get really, really good. I feel like the first half of the story is definitely it's the weakest link. But you can let me know what you think down below. I'm Mr. Gaming Counselor. Hit that like button. Again, comment. And as always, don't forget to game out.